Y'all know what it is. It's KeKe. Listen, I am checking in with this superstar. Yes, I had to get her while I could, child, because for hours and hours, we keep singing it all over social media. Money Long is in here with me. What's going on, sis?
Hey, girl.
Hey, I am so happy for you. Let me just say that. Like, girl, did you expect this to take off like this?
I think, we knew, like, I know what I have. I know I'm super talented. I know I can write, a song, and all the other skills I have, I've just been like cultivating during this time. I didn't know that Hours and Hours was going to be this song.
Mm-hmm.
And also nobody on the team, I don't think anybody in the music business thought or expected that a song could blow up this fast. And we're independent. Like I'm not signed to a major label. So it's really like historic, being a Black woman, being independent, mm-hmm. and coming from being a songwriter, transitioning back over to being an artist. It's just like unheard of. And I'm still over here like, wow, God, you showing out.
Yeah, you know what it is though? It's when you have a gift and it's been on you your entire life. I remember you from YouTube back in the days. Okay, that's
wow.
So you've always had the voice. You're clearly an established songwriter, but now it's just like God has really shown up in this song, and it is out of here. It's something that we have never seen happen before. But it's like when God gives you that type of gift, it's bound to happen. We don't know when, but it's just bound to happen. And to see it happening, I am so excited for you because I've been watching
you. Thank you. I just love music. It's all I ever wanted to do. And I took a couple of detours here and there, and I wanted to quit a whole bunch of times, but I would always get this like little nagging feel like, what you gonna do? What else are you gonna do? And also, watching like inspirational clips about Jay-Z saying, never give up. Mm-hmm. Watching, inspirational clips of Denzel and Jim Carrey and, powerful women, Viola Davis speaking about how you got to push through and you have to know that what's for you is for you. And so that's what I did. And man, I had no idea. I still don't even think I realized yet.
Yeah.
Like
how big it is.
Yeah. I don't think, because I remember, like, I don't know if you remember, like, when Cardi B put out Up and it was all the challenges and stuff, and like even the Savage challenge, you could see from the outside looking in, people really love this song. I can't see that because it's me,
Yeah.
So I don't know if I'll be able to really understand until maybe like 2 or 3 years from now, looking back like, wow.
Girl, I mean, it's like a rocket. Let me just tell you how this all came about. So I'll go to my boss all the time. Shout out to my boss, Johnny D. And I go to him with like, hey, I saw this song on TikTok. I love it. We should play it. I went to him about Hours and Hours, and he was like, oh, baby, that's a hit record. It's already like, it's done. It's done. And I'm just like, I'm so excited because I never get that reaction from him. Usually I have to fight for what I'm like, please.
Period. But I love that.
He was with it, so it's a certified hit, and so many people have been putting out remakes, of the song, and everybody's doing their own version. Like, none of us can sing, none of us can hit them notes like you, but honey, we out here on social media singing for our life. And when I say that, you have the whole world doing that. So, like, who has been your favorite remake so far of the song?
I'm discovering the best thing I love about this challenge is that, or the song and what it's pulling out of people, is that I think we have all been hungry just for real passion and like meaning behind your vocal. My favorite covers were the ones where they weren't using any equipment. Like it was just them and the camera just singing. Because you could really hear, their vocals, like SR Soul, Ashley J. She was amazing. There's just so many. Peter Collins, I don't know if you know who that is, but he is incredible. His voice is sickening. And I just saw his cover on Twitter yesterday, or was that today? I don't know. The days all starting to blur together. But there's just so much talent out here that was, I don't know, maybe feeling like discarded, didn't feel like there was a place for them. And I feel like this song just said, hey, come out. It's safe, come on, y'all. And I'm very grateful for that, man, because I was uninspired for the longest time. And just, I was just having fun with this song, making music with my friends. And you know, I didn't know that it would have this impact. I'm so grateful, man.
Yes.
So grateful.
It is like nothing we've seen in a long time. And I gotta ask you this because like I was singing it and my sister, she like, girl, that song ain't for everybody. You don't sing that to you sneakily. You sing that to your man. You know what I'm
Right,
saying? So, like,
right.
who inspired Hours and Hours? Because honey, we gotta meet this fella or lady or whoever.
He over there on the couch. But um, yeah, so obviously I've been married going on 8 years. And yeah, so I wouldn't know about the kind of love that I'm singing about in the song if I hadn't experienced it myself. But I was washing dishes when I wrote the song actually. And it was just kind of like it was a freestyle, like it was just coming out. Like I wasn't, you know, brooding over like how can I talk about the way I feel about you. Like it wasn't that. It was just kind of like it was in there because it's in there already. And I experienced it every day with my husband. So yeah.
Okay, husband. Well, thank you for this hit record, husband, because it's putting a lot of guys out of the doghouse. We all want to put up our little social media with our men and play hours and hours. So shout out to hubby. Now, so many people have been, well, first of all, before I get on that, let me ask you this, because there's a part in the song where you go, you give me your superpowers, and that note, I'm not a singer, but that note, honey, can you just do it real quick?
It's actually not as deep as you think. It's just the way that I'm singing it. So I like open the back of my throat a little bit when I do it. It's like, you give me a superpower. It's not really, what I'm saying?
Girl, I just really wanted you to do that. Like, I just really wanted you to have that. So thank you for that.
Yeah. And then also too, when I sing or when I first get up early in the morning, my voice is real deep like this. So it's easier for me to hit those type of notes down there.
Okay. Well, look, that note is a moment. That's a moment because a lot of people doing the challenges, but they get a little nervous when they get around that part.
Right. No, I could probably teach them. It's not that hard. Like literally, it's just you give me a superpower. Just where you do it in your throat. It's not necessarily the note. It's like how you sing it that makes it sound like that.
Okay, well, I'll save mine for the end of the interview and I'm gonna show you how I do it. But
I got you.
No, we love to see it. We got to talk about your pen game though, because I feel like a lot of people know who you are and know your history because you lit. You've been lit. Money long. There's no pun in the name, but I'm sure the money is long for some of the records you have already put out as a writer. What's been one of your favorite songs that you've ever written?
I think one of my favorite songs I've ever written, it's like a very obscure cut. A lot of people wouldn't know about it because it came out in the UK. It's called The Flood. Okay. By this artist named Cheryl Cole. But then I would say probably California King Bed. I mean, it's just a beautiful song. It's so nice to sing. Yes. And then of course, Hours and Hours.
Yes. Yes, of course. We got to add that to the list of hit records. So you've worked with people like Rihanna, Chris Brown, so many artists. Like everybody has a story about you helping them write or coaching their vocals. Who's one person you haven't worked with that you would like to?
I would love to work with Queen Bee.
Come on.
She's a fellow Virgo.
Come on,
both Virgos.
Yes.
So I would love to work with her. I don't know. There's lots of people. I would love to work with the City Girls.
Okay,
yes. Because I'm from Florida. I'm a little ratchet. So I would love to work with them. But I mean, I just love working with creatives, period. So like, Jordan Peele, Issa Rae, those types of people, Tyler Perry. Just be super creative,
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we putting that Beyonce bug out there, and I really want that to happen. I really want, yes. Call the Beehive. We need that. We need that to happen. Being a songwriter though, and behind the scenes in the industry, of course, it comes with its challenges, right?
Mhm,
And as a musician, getting out there, being independent comes with its challenges.
mhm.
What is one thing that you can share with an up and coming artist or songwriter trying to get their foot in the industry or get started?
One thing that was crucial, I think, in this journey for me and like how fast it happened was that I stayed connected with my supporters. So my base, like I always responded to their comments, was always talking with them, asking them questions, asking them what they want to hear, asking them, hey, what was your favorite song on this last project? That was part of the strategy, like just being authentically connected with them, not like, hey, got a new single coming out Wednesday, the 14th, download it. Like
Right.
not trying to do that to them. Just like building trust with them to where, because at the same time, like they're gonna show you where the gold is a lot of the time. They're gonna point you in the right direction. Because they're, each person has a different perspective. Everybody's listening to different things. And collectively, you start seeing a pattern. If you're paying attention, like when you look at the comments, you'll see like, okay, I've seen like 2 or 3 people say the same thing.
Right.
It's sort of like having your own like research team. And I would say just really build a rapport with your audience, know them. Like I know my audience, my real audience. So I don't let anybody try to tell me, oh, do you think you could do this? I'm like, yeah, I don't think they want to see me do that. And I'm not going to do it,
Yeah. Yeah.
not because I don't want to, but because I know they don't want to see that. They don't want to see it.
Yeah.
So yeah, just build a rapport with your audience, make sure you stay engaged with them, and make sure you're giving them something that is quality. They're purchase. I mean, don't you hate when you go to a store and you buy a cute top and then you put it in a washing machine and start unraveling?
Come on.
You know, you're like, what is this? It's a piece of crap. So don't do that to your fans. Like give them something that's of substance.
That's a word. That's a word. It's like, because I know some of the things you've gone through in the industry, and just, watching your journey, you've had record deals before. This is not new to you. That's why you're able to be independent at this point. But what was one of the toughest things you went through on your journey as becoming an artist?
I think it's one of the hardest things, I think, just as a human, but it happens more often than it should in this business, is like being lied on.
Mm,
I hate that so much because it's like, there's no reason. We
yeah.
can always come to an understanding. Maybe you might have a different perspective than me, but let's talk about it and let's like work it out, because that energy is just weird.
Right.
But like, a lie can become the truth if it continues to be told over and over again. And, that kind of stuff is just like hard to live with for me, because I hate liars, number one, but being lied on, it's like it hit different because it's like, I didn't do that. I'm innocent. You know what I'm saying? I'm innocent, but also too, it's like, it's no point for me to try to explain myself or like, plead my case, because you already believe what you believe. And in the court of public opinion, if I try to defend myself, it's gonna make me look guilty. So I just gotta eat it. I gotta sit here and eat it, and I hate it. It's like one of the worst feelings. And so that happens all the time when people are like, oh, she stole my song, she took this, she did this to me. And it's like, man,
Yeah.
I'm just trying to have fun. I'm trying to help y'all. Like,
Yeah.
whatever.
I saw how you handled the whole situation with Keisha Cole, where she was, upset that you allegedly gave a song away or something like that. But in my opinion, it's good to be in high demand. Like, honey, you wanted my song, she wanted my song, he wanted the song. So.
Yeah, I mean, that was unfortunate. I would have wrote her more songs, and I still think she's amazing. She's a legend. I just don't think there's any room for that sort of animosity and like, dark energy. It's not worth it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, especially at this point in your career. I mean, girl, listen, you need to reap all the benefits of your hard work at this point and really celebrate all of your success. And I'm excited to see it happening with Hours and Hours. I'm waiting on everybody to catch you on a Sneaky Link, because that's a song I've been playing over and over recently.
Or my Sneaky Link.
Yeah.
It's a lot of people hating on the way I said that, but I'm trying to have fun. I think people are like missing that. It's like, I'm trying to encourage y'all to have fun, lighten up, live a little, you know, it's supposed to be just a joke. It's like, you know,
I
laugh.
love the song. The video is even crazier. So if y'all haven't heard the song, please go watch the video. It's not what you expect. Yes.
Spicy.
You put out a lot of videos though. Most of your songs off your EP have a video to them, right?
Yes.
So which one is your favorite?
Honestly, I feel like my favorite video is Bodies. And it's not like a song, it's kind of a song that gets overlooked. Where I flipped this Bone Thugs and Harmony melody. And I was talking about how, you know, guys will ask you, well, how many bodies you got? You know, it's like, why you want to know that? Why, you know, why can't we just be here with each other? But the video is so beautiful. It's such beautifully shot. We actually went to the Everglades in Florida, and there's a scene where I'm like on a pond in the bed.
Okay.
And it's just so beautiful. It's my favorite video, I think.
Okay, I gotta go watch that one. After now. I saw that you did a song with Anne-Marie. You know, she's from Chicago. So that's a Chicago girl. I mean, you got collaborations with quite a few people. You know, how do those just come about with the songwriting process? Like, how do you pick your collaborations?
I think the only one that I like actually chose was Suki Hana. She's I love her. Like, because you got to remember, I'm from Florida, so I love that Florida stuff. Like, I love it. I love the ratchet. You know, Florida humor is just different. Like, a lot of times people they think we be serious. And it's like, girl, I'm just playing. And then a lot of the other features, like the Young Blue came through management, or somebody on my team knew about him. YF and Lucci came through my distro partner, and Jacob Lattimore as well. And then Anne-Marie also came from like my touring. So we had the same touring manager. So, you know, just like relationships with people like, hey, my girl want to get on your song, or, you know, hey, here goes somebody who will get it to you, get it right back. Because that's the other thing too, is like we need a fast turnaround because of how quickly I'm dropping songs. So
I mean, it's a lot for people. It's hours and hours, literally, of music.
Hours and hours. So
people can go and get put up on. You know, when a song is as big as Hours and Hours is going to be, a lot of times there's like an official remix that is put out. If you could put out an official remix, who would you put on the Hours and Hours remix?
So it's really only 3 people. I mean, maybe somebody might say a different name, or somebody might come out the woodworks and be like, hey, I want to get on it. And I'll be like, ooh. But for right now, my 3 would be The Weeknd. Yes. Drake.
Yes. Yes.
Or Beyonce.
Okay. There it is.
Yeah.
There it is. I'm waiting on Drake. I know Drake has to do a remix to this because it's just he has to. So that would be super dope. That would be actually really
I feel like it's gonna be like, you know, like a very sensual one would be like The Weeknd, like Swag would be Drake, and like sexy, bossy would be Beyonce. So it's like 3 different vibes, you know.
Yes. I can't wait for a couple months from now, or even a couple weeks, and they actually have put out their version, and then I'm gonna be like, see y'all, she told me.
I told you.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Queen, for checking in with me. I cannot wait to see where you're going from here and what this song is going to do, because I know it's just so big and it has that feeling to it, and we all just love it. But I got to ask you one more thing. What are your Valentine's Day plans? Because
I don't know. What is our Valentine's Day plans, babe? We have any? Is he over there? Oh, he quiet. It's crickets. He probably got something up his sleeve.
Okay. All right. Well, just know, so you know, we'll all be posting up our bays with Hours and Hours playing in the background. I'm sure there's
I'm so sorry in advance, y'all. Sorry, social media. I don't care if you're tired of it.
No, we love it, man. We love it. You go from like Instagram to TikTok to Facebook, like it's everywhere. Did you see the video of the guy doing Hours and Hours in the Maya Angelou voice?
Yes, we've been repeating that Good order shrimp and lobster towers, but it's me that gets devoured. Ooh, when you do. Like, yo, what made you think of that, bro? It's so funny. It's so
That
funny.
that video has had me in the chokehold for like hours and hours. So like, shout
Right.
out to him. I don't know why we are like that, but that's what we are.
Hey, man, most creative people on the planet.
Yes, yes. Let everybody know where they can follow you on social media, of course, and get up with the music.
So it's at Money Long. That's at MUNILONG on all platforms. That's Snapchat, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, etc., etc. Please follow me, like, and comment. Try my best to respond to everybody. I love seeing y'all's videos. I love seeing you sing the song. So yes, keep it coming.
I love it, girl. I'm so proud of you. Thank you for checking in and being on the show.